I tried to realize you were having me.
Congratulations, yes.
Toast.
Oh, we're going to get speeches.
Toast. We're going to get toast.
Well, yours is a
You got a little bit. You sit with us? Thank you.
Anyways, good afternoon, everyone. And on behalf of the bride and groom, I just want to say thanks again for coming. I know how much it means to them to have all of you guys here today. And what a beautiful wedding, right?
Yeah.
Well, the last time I was in Florida, it was raining and I didn't get to fully enjoy my trip. But now it's wonderful. I didn't get to go to Disney World, but it's okay. I'm here. That's beside the point. So my name is Meliza, and April's maid of honor. Thankfully. And I've known April for almost 15 years now. We met back in 5th grade at Holly Avenue Elementary School. And she was not in my class, but the class right next door. So we meet at recess. And I remember her trying to teach me her gymnast ways, and I would just tumble and fall on my head. So I would just end up doing somersaults because I couldn't match up to her level ever. And then there were other times where we would braid each other's hair, or I would braid her long Rapunzel-like hair in the field, and I would put the flowers in it, and she would run around, and I would get mad because it would just get messed up. And I'm like, there's one thing I could do, April, and you're messing it up. So since those stress-free and innocent days, a lot has happened. We've laughed, we've cried, we've fought, we've conquered, we've cried again. Ugly cried probably more times than regular crying, but that's fine. We've shared stresses and accomplishments, and she was always there to listen to me complain about like the smallest things, like how messed up my hair was that day, or how frustrating my ex-boyfriend was being at that time. And there was never a dull moment. Although we've gotten older and wiser, some things never change. Like her sweetheart, her hardworking style, and her passion for anything and everything she puts her mind to. Most of all, the way she loves wholeheartedly. I remember when she first told me about Seth, and every time we've talked about him ever since then, every time we've talked about him ever since then, literally, and not one bad thing ever has come out of her mouth about you. And I was really excited to meet you yesterday, and you are everything and more that she's ever told me about you. And I love your family. Your family's awesome. Seth, your romanticism definitely matches her and exceeds her romanticism. So you guys are like perfect for each other. You're her true knight in shining armor, and her fairy tale prince that we used to dream of when we were little girls playing in the fields together. And I still don't believe you're real. No offense. But even though you're right here, I'm honestly so happy to have you in her life. And how she's fallen so madly in love with you and here now married to you. There's no better match I could think of, and April will never let him go. We both know how hard it is to find a gentleman, a prince in real life nowadays. And Seth, just ask April what I would do if you ever broke her heart. So a toast to the couple who I believe will live happily ever after.
Cheers.
Cheers.